Yesterday we spoke a bit about androgen receptors and how crucial they are for how you feel, rather than how much testosterone you have on paper, although that's still the first step. You can't be walking around with 200. Androgen receptors affect how that testosterone level is put to use. It's going to be a big thing in terms of how much muscle you gain, how strong you are, morning wood, stuff like that. Today I want to talk about a quick hack that can massively increase your androgen receptor density, so how many there are, and their sensitivity. Very quick, very easy little hack that you can add onto your routine. So I'm going to assume that you're already training. Otherwise, what the hell are you doing? Like, come on. And I'm going to assume that you're training hard with a bit of intensity. Again, I've spoken about this for quite a lot of length on this YouTube channel. Hard training is foundational for testosterone, especially leg training. So I'm going to assume that you're already doing this. Assuming you are, I would say ramp up the intensity an extra 5-10%. So maybe this could be getting closer to failure, or it could be getting closer to failure several times for your drop sets. Whereas pull sets, my favorite. Try sets, whatever. Ramp up the intensity a little bit higher, especially when doing neck and trap training, because that's where a disproportionate amount of androgen receptors are. It's in this area, which is why when guys go on steroids, they get massive round here a lot of the time. A lot of it's to do with their androgen receptors. So when you're training those, train them really hard. Same thing with legs though. And then follow up post-workout with acetyl L-carnitine and some carbs and protein as normal, but it's the acetyl L-carnitine that has been shown in quite a few human studies now to improve the AR density in the muscles, so it's pretty well established at this point. And then the carbs makes better use of the L-carnitine. It shuttles it into the muscle. So you're not going to be wasting your money on this supplement. So that little post-workout ritual will really help to improve your androgen receptor density, how much muscle you end up gaining on the current level of testosterone you're at. The timing matters with L-carnitine. The intensity matters with your training. If the training intensity isn't there, you never train legs, you never train your traps, it's not going to work as well. If you don't have the L-carnitine at all, obviously it's not going to work as well. If you have L-carnitine first thing in the morning, it's not going to work as well. Timing matters to get the most out of this, but it's a quick, easy little hack you can do. I talk about this a lot in the upcoming ebook. I've linked to it in the community if you're interested. But yeah, it's very, very easy, and it'll put your testosterone to use, whether you're at 300, whether you're at 500, 700. This is a quick way to feel better. And on top of the androgen receptor thing, acetyl L-carnitine in particular has been shown to improve blood flow, morning wood, libido, stuff like that. Above and beyond the androgen receptor thing, so there's multiple angles of attack here. Very, very useful supplement. Speaking of which though, if you've not watched the first androgen receptor video I did yesterday, click here. There's a bit more of an introduction to it, to talk about plastics, that sort of thing. Check it out, you'll find it very useful.